Hi, my name is Oswald. I'm the CEO of IT company Averta, and my goal is to give you value to you in understanding mobile app development and where our clients make typical problems and for you to avoid it. Typical problems or concerns our clients usually have are: first, tech concerns. The clients don't know the process of the mobile app development. Another one is aren't entirely sure which technology to use to not have problems in the future, or are worried about picking the right team. Another one is also the clients are worried about staying up to date with the product in the future. Business concerns. Some of the clients don't know or don't understand deeply in what way the mobile app will increase their business. They have a shallow understanding that it would be nice to have, but they don't have in numbers how it will help them and how it will help their business. Another concern is that their competitors have a mobile app, but they don't. And the last one would be, what is the value of having or not having a mobile app? Its pluses and minuses. So if they have in front of themselves why it's good, usually they go for it. The third one, or idea level concerns. The clients haven't decided which features they want to include in the mobile app, and they want to consult which features would be better for the mobile app or which to include. Also, a very good thing for the clients is to consult on choosing the right color scheme, maybe branding and design. And the last one for the idea level concerns is that they don't have a clear vision or concept for the mobile app. And we come to the last one, which is price-related concerns. So price-related concerns consist of, the first one is that most of the clients are worried about high costs of mobile app development. Some of them are worried about the cost of maintenance, and a couple of them have questions: what would be the price of additional features or updates when the app is released? So these four types of concerns with detailed explanations conclude the common problems or concerns the clients have. And now we go into what would be the best solution, or what's the advisable solution, what we would advise. So first of all, in our experience, the best solution is to go through the standard process, which is the mockup and wireframe goes together with technical documentation or technical specification. What we mean is that then you design the app and you draw the mobile mockup wireframe. Next to it, you write down what kind of features it has to have. And usually it includes the business logic, though if you look at that, on the surface, the business logic is not seen. But while you're developing, while you're thinking what to make, how to make it, that helps you immensely. The second step is, when you have done this first step very, very well or very deeply, just make the design. This part is usually far easier than the first one, because in the first part, the client or the one who orders the app has to be involved themselves, and they can't give most of the development to the developers or an agency or somebody who is making the app, because the agency has to know what the client wants. And that's why in the first step it is required mutual cooperation and mutual work. After the design phase, we go into the development phase, and here the concerns for the technology stack or what kind of technology has to be picked comes into place. So usually, if you did the first step well, I mean the mockup and wireframe, this way you can easily pass the development to the professionals. If they received proper documents well prepared on a professional level, they'll easily make that. The only issue here is how to check that they are delivering according to the timelines and that they are doing the work well. So this comes down to how to pick the right team, and the answer here is actually very simple. If you want to make some kind of mobile app, ask for developers to show projects which they have made, and they would be similar in nature or something similar to what you want to make. This way, you won't make a lot of mistakes. Of course, you can come into a situation that the developers haven't made such a solution, and it can happen if you have some kind of interesting idea, or the technology is new, or there aren't a lot of such solutions in the market. And we go into the last step, which is release stage or live stage, as we call it. Here only the formalities are left. You have to upload to Apple Store, and for the Android side you have to upload to Android Store. So usually these are like official documents of the company or of the individual, and you have to just fill in the data. In this case, the company does it for you. And when we approve the documents, the app, according to the standards, and you have your app on your Android phone or Apple phone. That's it. And your clients and you yourself can use it. For tech part, there is one important area which you have to understand. So, and this is related to the mobile app you want to release. So for example, you want to make a mobile app for Android and for iOS at the same time. So in the market there are solutions which enable you as a client to make an app for iOS and Android at the same time. It can be done using Flutter, React Native, as an example. And the pluses of that are, if you're making an app which already have the technology for both apps, which you can use to make both apps at the same time, and you don't need to make or use separate technology for separate apps. Let's say for Apple Store, if you want to use a separate technology, so native coding language is Swift, and for Android you have to use their own native language, which is mostly based on Java. So here the pluses in making an app for both at the same time are that you can reuse the code, the costs of development are lower, it's faster to make it and ship it to the market or for the user to get it, and you have greater brand consistency. The minuses of such a solution are sometimes it can have integration issues, update lag, in some cases can't support certain features of the phone. And the last minus, which can be or may not be, is that in rare cases can have performance issues. But in our experience, most of the clients choose this solution because it's more efficient, let's say, price-wise, and the pros outweigh the cons, or the pluses outweigh the minuses. And if you go for a separate technology-wise solution, so you have a separate code-wise separate app for Apple, and you have a separate app for Android. So this brings better performance, tighter security, full feature access of the phone because it's a native language, and probability of less bugs, but it's up to debate, let's say. In this case, the minuses are more pricey, longer development time because you have two languages and you can't reuse the code, and lack of code reusability, as I was saying. So these are the two main concerns, or let's say solutions, which you have to decide on. If your app has to be on both markets and you want to ship it fast for a cheaper price, so I would strongly advise to pick a solution for technology-wise for both markets. If you are sure that your client market or target audience is using mostly Apple and other part of your clients is not using Android that much, or vice versa. So this way you can choose only the solution for Android or for Apple. And for example, if your business uses some kind of internal program and you know that you need only Android and you won't need Apple, and you're in full control of that process. So this way it is advisable to choose a separate app if you know that in the future you will be able to control the process of the users who will be using that. So these would be the advices for the tech part. So the goal of this video was to help you in choosing the right solution and to answer your questions. And we wanted to help our clients or people just in general who want to make a mobile app and have questions. If you feel that you have some questions or you want some help with your mobile app development, book a consultation with us and we'll be more than glad to help you. And thank you for watching. Wish you all the best.